12 teams remain to find out who the ultimate champion's going to be of the PGL Arlington Major. We got PSG.LGD. They're matched up against Boom Esports out of Southeast Asia. Doom is getting low, but so is Faceless Void. He manages to get away in time. The final auto attack for Enchantress, though, will take out Doom. And first blood going the way of PSG.LGD. All going to be happening from Earthshaker. Monkey King going to fly in, says, wait a second, I don't want to let you do this. Out comes the Fissure. There's a Boundless Strike, though. You see Faith Beyond is trying to assist some turn damage, but it's not going to scare off the Monkey King as he just runs down Earthshaker and sets up the kill. A little creep pulling in the process as Zeus, though, he's being collapsed on. Dazzle coming over, has a poison touch. Gonna start adding up the stacks. The spear connects, and nothing to say. Nice block from the Fissure, though. Beautiful block from Zinq. Zeus still running, and he is gonna end up dying, though. So Skem able to get essentially the solo kill at that point, knowing that there's gonna be a lot of chaos this game, a lot of teamfight potential, and so it makes sense. You have the Venomancer as well, who eventually is going to have that Poison Nova. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go with the Blink. And speaking of Marzo, Zeus going to be speared into the arena, knocked back. Oh, but the heavily jump over. He's fine for the time being. The Fissure also causing a little bit of movement issues for Mars. And the Thunder God's Wrath eventually comes out. Just got enough mana to do so. They take out the Dazzle as well. And now the chase is on Tim's. He's going to feel pretty safe farming that up. But Enchantress and Death Prophet roaming to the mid lane. It's a TP from Venomancer. Doesn't have Poison Nova yet, despite being level 7. So don't expect that to be coming out. Tornado pushes him over the ledge. Great Fissure block as well. Mars going to do what he can. Puts the arena down. Enchantress just melts thanks to the God's Rebuke. And the Shallow Grave, as well as a little bit of a heal. FBZ will manage to survive. Just TPing in top lane because his teammate's in trouble. The arena comes out with the double stun. Earthshaker's going to survive. No, he does go down, but the Chronosphere coming out. They get one turn kill. They're going to get a second. So I don't know if he expected teammates to be a little bit closer or what, but either way, they're going to find Enchantress somewhat isolated, and Boundless Strike will take out the Enchantress. Meanwhile, Venomancer attempting to chase, heavily slowed down. Jack Boys, though, does continue to be on top of the farm. Echo Saber now to follow up the Maelstrom. Queuing up the BKB, as usual. Certainly going to be a clutch item. Blink also pretty clutch. Oh, Chronosphere only catches one, and Faces Void currently by himself. He does have Poison Nova. He is going to activate that. Shallow Grave used as well. Time dilation from Malbay, and now he time walks out. Could go back in, but they killed FBZ. Despite the Shallow Grave, there was just no heal follow-up. And they're going to try to find somebody alone, and this will be the prime target, Monkey King. Are they going to catch him? Yes, they are. The jump with the Echo Slam. He starts it off, does Zinq. Is the follow-up enough? The silence, the ghosts come out. It is going to be enough. Yep, he could not get away. The Siphon as well, draining him that whole time. And they were correct, and they found the best target. You now see this 4-man smoke from Boom, so trying to do the same, and this would be a good catch. It is Zeus. Gets caught in the arena, and I'm looking like we're going to see a kill. Faceless Void jumps in, but no Chronosphere. He just jumps right back out. Does have that shard, though, of course. FBC, though, we see this before. He's just so slow, and he cannot get away. That time dilation doing work. Shallow Grave does save him initially, but just like last time, no heal follow-up. I would say LGD is pretty comfortable to take a fight right now. And they might get one. Jump in from Mars first, but I don't know about that decision. He immediately takes all the return damage. Thunder God Wrath comes out. Yo Punch trying to block what he can, but magic damage. Zeus doesn't give a shit. Goes right through. Mars is dead for 40 seconds, and they're hunting for more. Skem, he's got a no man's land. Wukong's command, though, it's a bit of a bait. The trap is here, but Monkey King, realizing it's not going to work, he gets out. He loses both supports. FBZ also now caught to the side. A completely scattered fight for Boom. Not what they were looking for. And LGD says, thank you very much. By the time... Well, Monkey King just got his, so never mind. And, oh, but another catch on the Venomancer. Just talked about how he keeps dying here, unfortunately. And let's make it another one. They get scanned out, though. Oh, no. What a scan there, by the way. It scans them running over here. But LGD is still in the Roshan pit. Exorcism wearing off right here. That's going to be a Roshan kill, though. Here we go. Ame picks up the Aegis, by the way. This side's Jack Boy's actually canceling the Wukongs. He BKB'd up, but it was the timing was just off by a couple of seconds for Boom, and now they're scattered. Now they're trying to run. Dazzle can't run too well. Fissure stun's locking him in place. Skem's kiting. He's got a TP, but that's canceled immediately. So Skem's basically dead here. It's just a matter of how much time can he waste against LGD, and it's only a couple more seconds. He has Chronosphere, by the way. And this would be a big kill. Time Dilation comes out. He does hit Earthshaker as well, but Earthshaker's kind of already done his job. And that's enough damage. Faceless Void. What's going on here, Jack boys? Obviously thinking about, does he go on the Death Prophet? But that's what Death Prophet wants. That's what Enchantress wants. They're like, yes, please jump us. They do. The Yules immediately comes out, by the way. Out comes the BKB, the Siphons, the Exorcism, and here we go. Initiation time. Wukong's thrown down, and guess what? LGD's just going to simply walk out of it as if it's nothing to say. Oh, well, as I say that, he jumps in, actually, with that BKB. Out come, no, Chronosphere not yet. They're Arena now, locking in, Faces Void, but he heals on up with the Time Walk, and there's the Chronosphere coming down. Monkey King will fall, and so will the Venomancer and Dazzle, and now he wants another, but Doom a little too far away. So I'll make it low there, but again, he had the Aegis that whole time as well. Venomancer, once again in a bad spot, unfortunately. Gonna force Staff, try to get away here. Has Skem nearby. Even a Glimmer Cape coming out, but they're still running after him. There's that Shallow Grave, but once again, is it really gonna be enough for the end of the back line? Zeus, he gets doomed up. So down goes Venomancer, but now Doom getting low. Here's another response on the Echo Slam from XinQ. Zeus falls, but the damage done from LGD in response. Faceless Void doesn't have his Chronosphere yet, but he's still looking for the beatdown. Jack Boys is gonna get a good Wukong off. Maybe not so good. He just simply wants to TP. Oh, but the bash! He gets bashed. He cancels the TP. And they're going right back in. Monkey King's going to fall. Oh, boy. Nothing is going the way for Boom Esports. Everything the way of LGD. Roshan, 3 more seconds before the unknown timer will start. Scan connects as LGD goes for a smoke right there. So Boom is aware where they perhaps are, or they thought so. Doom, he gets caught. He's just trying to survive. Shallow Grave helping with that. Also, Mars, the Fissure, stunning him as he puts the arena down, but Faith Beyond, not the target you want to really be going for once again. They don't have a choice, though. Chronosphere in the backlines catches 2. Monkey King being the prime one. He's dead. Mars melts. A double kill for Abe once again, and I would not be surprised to see some of those GGs coming out soon, because it is just absolute domination. I mean, they're still hanging in here, but there's the middle racks. The top racks is likely to fall now as well. Basically about 5 more seconds, so Boom might give this one more go now. Everyone's now up. The decision-making being the biggest part of that just seems so on point. XinQ, I mean, he gets kind of jumped. Lotus Orb comes out, and again, the arena's down, but they're even having trouble killing this Earthshaker. They finally do, but with all the BKBs the arena used, now it's runtime for Boom. How far can they run? FBZ, once again, slowing down, but just going to be chilling. Can you sell the shard, actually? I'm actually not sure. Either way. Faceless Void going in as soon as they kill Roshan. Faceless picking up the Aegis, of course. Mars jumps in. Oh my god, silence as soon as he went in. The Doom, he doomed himself. Oh no. He does doom to Death Prophet, dooms himself as well. Zeus is trying to live, heavily jump away, gets Spirit in, but the Chronosphere, it caught Mars. He can't follow it up. An annihilation from LGD in the fight. GG's are called. That'll do it for map 1, as LGD will officially be up 1-0 now in this best of 3. So we got game number 2 coming at you. LGD up 1-0 in a series over Boom Esports here for the playoffs. Tuscan Tiny going at it. That tag team, though, Tiny has to respect it. Does not have his toss. A couple more hits. They can kill with the neutrals. No, XinQ gets the final last hit and able to run him down. Oh, top lane. Timbersaw trying to distract, if anything, as Scam will pop the heal. Yeah, Enchantress versus Chen. This is a fun interaction here. Taking creeps. Oh, Skem's just going to fall, though. Wow, that damage of Ame. I think it surprised me, let alone Skem, it seemed like. He was not ready for that. This gets bursted down as Tuss tossed in, taking the tower damage, and great placement from Tim. So finally, Boom will find themselves on the board. Say this, Ursa's flanking. Has an Orbit Corrosion. Pops the Overpower, just going to jump on Enchantress. And there's nothing that Timbersaw can do. I mean, that's the downside of him with the lane partner. As Dreamcoil pops, though, they go for the Timbersaw after the fact, and now Ursa's the one that has to be careful. Y takes the snap, but there's no chance for Ursa to survive that. Yeah, they did not expect Puck to come in all of a sudden. So great rotation from Yopaj. As Tim's soaking up that experience in the mid lane. He's going to toss him back. He sure is. Into the tower. Put the X off right there. Gonna go for the combo on a Tiny. So nothing to say. Says, all right, you want to fight? Let's fight, baby. Ends up taking him out. Yopaj doing some body blocking and nothing to say. He's like, all right, I'll just TP out. And this time it seems to be getting some good damage into the tower. X on to Enchantress. She did not expect Kunkka to be here. The combo comes out. The Ghost assisting. However, Yopaj here to go for some turn. Out comes the Dream Coil. Jack Boys hitting them multi-shots, but the heals for Death Prophet. The Ghosts come back in. The Siphon as well. And Faith Beyond is good for the time being. Eventually falls. There's just too many reinforcements at that point. Mid lane, Sync Q. Avalanche, toss back. I'm trying to toss it back to the puck. Does just that. The Waiting Rift missed. Oh, Yopaj a little bit off right there, and now he's in trouble. Able to orb away. No, never mind. The phase shift. I thought he orbed out for a second. I believe the X pulled him right back in, though. Either way, he goes down. Push this mid tower now. So once again, LG looking very good, coming together. And we got a big team fight commencing now. Timbersaw jumping in, Holy Persuasion. Give me a Hand of God coming out from Chen to heal up some teammates, though. Here comes the Shark and Timbersaw. As tanky as he is, he can't tank all that damage. He eventually falls, and LGD will reset now. The tower still has some good life, but they are not going to stick around to force it. And while this is happening, though, Ursa's just pushing the top tower. I don't know if Lotus Orb is strong in this game, but we'll see. Medusa, the Stone Gaze popped right here. It's going to allow Medusa to keep her distance. That'd be fine for now, but I say keep your distance, and Tusk has other plans. He snowballs in. That might be a poor decision. FPC, speaking of porting into a bad spot right here, he gets X back immediately, and down goes Timbersaw. So they kill the Tusk, but an eye for an eye so far. And the Drink Well's not going to save the puck. Double kill for Ame. This shreds the puck right there, and now there should be a tower kill, possibly even a tiny kill as well. X pulled back. Faith Beyond, tossed in. But with a lot of backup nearby, Boom cannot commit more. So again, the teamwork is on point from LGD. Just be cleaving a lot. Feels pretty good. Smoke play, by the way, from LGD. Wrapping around. Who are they going to... That's a perfect target. Do they have the damage? The shield was up. Absolutely they do. And now Roshan. It should be a free one, especially with the Ursa. I don't think you can contest Savior Boom at all. And they're kind of nearby. And Faith Beyond's like, well, let's fight then. The Ghost, the heal from Skem. It is barely enough to stay alive, but the Aegis comes out for Ame. And are they really going to catch people here? Tims, what are you doing nearby, buddy? Tusk snowballed in. The X going to pull him right back. And a free kill onto the Tiny. So we just hit 15 minutes. It's already a 6,000 net worth lead. Distracted. What the hell's going on up here? Well, that's Ursa trying to live. Already uses Enrage. So it seems like they kited him pretty well. And the tree is not going to kill him. There you go. Aegis used. Do you stick around, though? Tims wants to, but at what cost? He's in trouble now. Drink Quill used immediately, but Tims caught by the Siphon, just going back in. Tosses the Death Prophet over. They do some good damage to the DP, but they'll just piggy away and survive. So the Aegis is burnt. Ursa going back towards the top lane. Again, has the blink. It's just going to jump. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, this puck. Just getting absolutely shredded once again. And now they're going to 5-man smoke. Look at this. They act like maybe they'd fallen back. No, they haven't. They're going to jump Medusa. They're going for the big burst. She pops her Manta right away, but the Shark comes out. The Nom Nom Nom. Drink Coil holding them in place, but it doesn't matter because they're right next to Medusa still. She's dead for 50 with no buyback. They also catch a couple more. Puck, he's just trying to evade at this point. He pours the other way. Distraction. Timbersaw wishes the distraction will work because he just melts as the whole team focused on him. And now Tim's couple of hits and it's already at half life. Couple more and he's dead. 3 kills going the way of LGD. Again, how do you stop this freight train right now? Wouldn't expect anything less from LGD, just to simply play smart. Well, as I say this, Ursa, not of the greatest of spots right here. The Enrage going to keep him alive a little bit longer, but I think he's going to die here. He's just trying to heal up. Hit anything he can, but... Oh, Tusk is dead. Both not the coordination that we expect sometimes, as Ame taking a snap right there. He's in a bad spot. Teammates are coming in. He will pop in Rage. Buy some time. Timbersaw. Chakram on top, but now the heal's coming in for Ame. The Hand of God. A great job with the Orb on through. Medusa, the Stone Gaze. Ursa's able to get away at least. Death Prophet will not survive despite that yields. Kunkka now realizing This is the last fight. He TP's out of their face. Chen, same story. No. He gets stopped. And Chen will also fall here. Big fight for Boom. Their best one yet, no doubt. They ping Roshan that they really wanted to be up, but unfortunately, there's still over a minute remaining. Pushing out mid lane, meanwhile. Building a scythe, by the way. And is going to get jumped on here. Another Dream Coil used. They break it with the toss. Well played. And Kunkka's dead. That Shark's not going to save him. So that's a minute plus that Kunkka's out. They're hoping that maybe somebody's down here on the bottom side of the map or the right side that's isolated. Speaking of isolation, they find Death Prophet. Happens to be isolated in the mid lane. No buyback for the Death Prophet. But 4-player smoke from LGD. Tusk, he'll shard in. That'll give them the info. Ame, he's thinking about it. Who's going to blink on? He's going to blink on the cleave. Damage is real. Timbersaw nearly dies off the bat. The Yules only delays the inevitable. Out comes the Dream Coil, but they're just sitting here anyways. They lose the Medusa. She evaporates. So they're going to give the Roshan now to LGD. Yeah, that was a... Hey, they were down, so they go for the risky play of a 5 versus 4 going for Roshan. It's understandable. Ursa. No, they're taking over the observatory. The outpost even. So quick kill, and Ame will take it right back. Timbersaw seen by the Death Prophet. TP in as well. Who's that going to be? That's going to be Ursa. Jumps on him, but the immediate Yules, FBC, still not out of the woods just yet, quite literally. In fact, I think he's dead here. And he snipe him out. And Timbersaw's dead for 50 seconds. Does have a buyback. Ursa, by the way, 20 seconds to go on that Aegis. By the way, Tusk caught. We heard the Hand of God even used right there trying to help keep him alive. Ursa, as if he wants to go in, he's just going to charge in the immediate match style from Medusa. That's going to bash proc. Also the Ghost Scepter, going to try to help keep him alive. So Medusa fine for the time being. Now Ursa being locked down with the Dream Coil. Sitting on top of the Chakram. Hand of God used. Ursa is alive in the backlines. Again, has the Satanic to heal up over here to the left. They do eventually catch up to Tiny, and Tiny's dead. Medusa will keep running, and he'll be fine in the base. Ursa taking out the ward nearby. So the only death on Tiny there. Almost has it, but needs another 600 gold or so. Puck blanking out before he gets jumped. All right, there you see him. They're going in, and is going to be activated immediately. There's the break on Ursa, but the damage follow-up not going to happen, as instead Tush just goes YOLO right there, and a bit too YOLO. The shotgun from Puck will finish the job, so 70 seconds. Tusk is out for. Oh, Puck. Sheep running away, Enchantress already dead. 40 seconds, not buying back. Toss back on Ursa, though. Ursa's in a bad spot. Hand of God, as well as BKB, and Enrage, he's going in now. Ethereal Blade used, don't really think it does much there, as Timbersaw manages to Timber Chain away. Shark coming in, connects on Medusa, who has the Scream up this whole time. But both teams spread now. Exorcism from Faith Beyond. Yeah, Boom certainly does not want to fight into this. But that doesn't stop them from going in here. Tusk, the jump off the bat. The Dream Coil on him. Chakram on top. Tusk, it looks like it is going to fall right away. But is it going to matter? Timbersaw, he's dead. He has a buyback. Ship connects on Medusa. Medusa, Stone Gaze. That's going to be wearing off in a couple of seconds, though. Faith Beyond, keeping turn, gets tossed back in, and stunned on top of the Avalanche. There's a Hand of God, though, keeping Faith Beyond alive. Jack Voice is running this whole time. Medusa essentially doing 0 damage throughout this fight. Gets pulled back in. Ursa with the beatdown. The Yules trying to save his team and his Timbersaw, but it's not going to be enough. Down goes Medusa, and Timbersaw, it would be a dieback if he goes down again, so he's keeping his distance. Medusa, 80 seconds, buyback ready. Into the base we go for LGD. They don't even care about the racks. They want to finish this game right here, right now. They're going to force the buybacks. Ethereal Blade stopping a little bit. Exorcism up. In the back lines, Puck just trying to distract. There's a buyback. Here we go. Boom. One last shot. Dream Coil. Is it enough? I mean, they got about half life or so, but now the BKB's activated. The Shark coming out, and Medusa's in no man's land. He gets pushed in. Down goes Medusa for the dieback. And that should do it. PSG.LGD. Looks like 2-0 is on the verge of happening. Enchantress just spronking away. They don't want it to be so, but it's going to be lower bracket time for Boom, as LGD will keep things going as written in the script. They move to the winner bracket semifinals.